Hello everybody, welcome back, and today I've got a little round blank of African walnut mounted on the lathe. It's mounted onto the wood screw. So these are 4 inches in diameter and 2 inches in thickness. So today I'm going to turn a pocket watch stand for a friend of mine who's quite a dapper dresser, and he wears a waistcoat and has a pocket watch pretty much all the time. So let's get started. First job will be to round it off. So because it's quite small, I've got it spinning quite fast. Okay, it's into round, so now I just need to give it a bit of a square off on the face. So good. Just get rid of that little pip there. Okay, lovely. And now I'll just mark for the mortise recess. There. Lovely. Okay everybody, so it's the base is turned now and sanded up to 220. So I'm just going to put a little decorative spiral in the mortise here, and this African walnut, I don't know if you can just check it out there, but I've had the dust distraction on. It was very dusty, so yeah, that's the word, dusty. So I'm just going to do my usual here in the bottom. So put one in the centre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it was skating there. That feels alright, that'll be alright once I've given it a D-nib. But it does feel very fibrous. So cool. Lovely jubbly. So what's left to do now is apply some sanding sealer and Yorkshire grit it. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so that's the base and the outside. Now actually that's way too chunky for what I need, so we need to approximately halfway, so I'll just do that by touch because I need this base to be a bit more delicate. So I've got my parting tool here, so about there. That just raise that up a tad. Let's feel for spacing. That'll do. Okay. So basically I just need to carry that through now and part it off, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've turned this, basically it's like a hockey puck now around, and I'll just face off this side. So I might just need to rejigger the tool rest in a minute. It can be really frustrating sometimes for me to find dead centre, but I get there. What we're doing is we're creating a little bowl in the middle, and this is going to be where the chain of the pocket watch can just dangle down into and gather. So it doesn't need to be massively deep. Pocket watch chains, you know, obviously they vary in size and length and things, but just a little bit more and that should be enough. Yeah, it's plenty deep enough. Now the top lip needs to be nice and flat because I need to drill through there later, and that's where the post will be. So just a bit more on the inside edge. Okay, that's practically there now. Okay, so the base is turned now, so what I need to do is, I hope is that in? Yep, that should be alright. So basically I'm just going to feel roughly for the centre of this rim. And that feels alright to me, so I'll just make a little mark with this awl, and then using a punch just find that. Okay, so that's in there, and give it a tap. So what we need to do now is relocate to the pillar drill and drill a 7mm hole in there. So I'll be back in a sec when I've turned the camera around. Okay, we're at the pillar drill now, and then the best way to, there you go, that's gone in the hole there now, so I will raise, he says, that's in the bloody way, bloody, let's try this again. Okay, so that's in there, so I'll raise the table now. And that should be fine. So I don't want to drill too deep. It's nice and slow. And there you go, and then the tenon for the post will sit in there. Let's just make sure you're getting that. There you go, simple hole. Okay, I've got a walnut pen blank here now that I've pretty much trued up. So I've also got my calipers that are set to 7mm, which was the hole diameter on the base. So I need to turn a tenon on this of 7mm as well, and then the rest can be the post, and it will have sort of like a bobble at the end where the hook for the pocket watch will screw in. So we can start shaping this this end. So I shall find, got my Robert Sorby spindle gouge here. Let's just make sure that's okay, so off we go. I don't know what happened there. Very strange. I must have had the tool rest just catching one of the jaws. Try again. Let's just have a feel of that. Lovely. Okay, I've got the basic shape. It's a bit like a drumstick really. Not a chicken or a turkey drumstick, mind you. A drumstick. So what I need to do now is just gently nibble away at a tenon, checking with the calipers every now and then just to make sure that it's the right dimension. So let's get started with this. That's it. So what I need to do now is just sand and finish the post, and I'll be back. That'll only take a few minutes. Right, the post has been sanded, sealed, Yorkshire gritted and polished. So what I need to do now is, I'll just turn that speed low. I've got this little hacksaw here. I don't want to part it off and risk it. It's only a small tenon, so I don't want to risk it snapping or having tear out that will affect the fit. So if I just hold that hacksaw there now, and it's coming. There you go. So there you have it. You getting that? One pocket watch post with tenon. So I'll reposition the camera now and we'll get set up for the next step. Okay everybody, so we've got here the post. So I just really need to get in my mind where this little brass screw hook is going to go. So it's going to be about, I'd have guessed, about there. So if I just get my bradawl and you keep a tight hold of it, you don't want this to spin in your hand and then scratch. So I've got here now my smallest drill bit that I could find, and this is just a tiny pilot hole just to get that screw hook started, because we don't want to split that wood. So let's just see how that's going now. Okay, so that's screwing in now. I'll just go a little bit deeper with that pilot hole, just a tiny little bit. Just scared of splitting the wood after all your hard work and designing and thinking things through. So obviously I just have to do all this by feel, and so obviously we've got the post here, and that just needs a blob of glue in there, so I'll do that and then I'll be back with the finished project in just 2 minutes. Okay everybody, here we have it. It's the pocket watch stand in walnut, and it's completed now, and that pocket watch on there is mine, and I received that some years ago now for being an usher at a close friend's wedding. So yeah, it's a great little project, and even if you don't own a pocket watch or know anybody that owns a pocket watch, this simple design I suppose could be adapted to suit other things, and jewellery and rings or whatever you've got in mind. But it's a simple and effective design. It's not a design that I've come up with. I was asked to turn a couple of pocket watch stands as a commission, and what happened was I was sent a pocket watch stand from the customer that he already had, so I basically copied that but put my own spin on it. So this is basically it. So if I just lift off the pocket watch from there, so obviously I hope you're seeing that, my usual stuff in the bottom going on. So it's a piece of walnut. The base was African walnut and the top just a walnut pen blank, so hopefully the colour matches somewhere in the right vicinity. So yeah, very simple and easy, effective, it does the job. Let's just see if I can, oh yeah, oh joy. There you have it. So thanks for joining me again today. It's been a great little project, and I hope it's inspired you to have a go at one for whatever you may need it for, or as a gift. So thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you all very soon. Thank you so much. Bye everyone. Bye. Hello YouTubers, it's me, Chris again. So what I'd like to just discuss is the video that you've just seen for the walnut pocket watch stand. that was originally recorded coming up to about a year ago, so it's one that we'd forgotten about really, and we've got the new computer, so whilst Nicola was looking through some old files, she found it, so I decided to get it uploaded. So thank you very much for watching that, and sorry it's taken so long to get to you guys. So basically what I'd like to finish with is a mention about my new Patreon account. So I've set up the account to allow my subscribers and followers to pledge to my account to help me realise my dreams and ambitions, and to allow me to stay in the workshop producing content for you guys and continuing to grow as a channel and as a blind woodturner. So at the moment you can't put in a link to Patreon via YouTube if you have less than 4,000 watched hours, and I'm nearly there. Obviously, since they rehashed all the rules regarding partners in January, I fell below the threshold, so my monetization stopped. So I'm just having to crawl back up to that qualifying criteria. So at the moment, for you to pledge, you will have to go to my website, theblindwoodturner.co.uk, and there's a button there for Patreon which will take you to where you need to go to pledge. So just a massive thank you to any of you that decide to go over and support me via Patreon. It means the world to me, and like I say, it continues the story and the journey here in the Blind Woodturners workshop. So thank you so very much. Bye everybody. Bye bye. Keep on turning.